Hello and welcome again to airgunweb.com. My name is Rick Usler and I'm glad you can join us again today. For this review, we're going to take a look at an offering from Daisy. This is the Winchester Model 850 XS22. Like the other Winchester rifle we've looked at recently, this rifle comes out of Turkey. Now it's made over there by a company called Hatsan, or Hatsan. It's in that, sounds like that. I'm not quite sure exactly how to pronounce it. But it's imported from them by Daisy, and they put their Winchester name on it. This rifle is supposed to shoot over 800 feet per second in a 22 caliber pellet, and so far it's produced pretty good accuracy. Let's take a quick look at the gun. As you can see, this Winchester is a very traditional break barrel rifle. It's primarily wood and steel with very little use of plastic parts. The only plastic that you'll find on this rifle is the rear sight, the front sight, the trigger guard, and also the safety. The rest of the rifle is very finely machined steel and of course the hardwood stock. Winchester did a very good job with this rifle. The scope on this rifle is very well suited for this gun. While it may only be a 4-power scope, it's ideal for the type of hunting that this rifle was built for. I've chosen to install a Dragon Claw bipod onto this gun because it really made for easy shooting. Normally they don't work on break barrel rifles, but it did work very, very well for this rifle. This rifle has some other neat features that you can't see. They're sort of under the hood. One happens to be a very, very nice trigger, and the other happens to be their patented dampening system. This system helps reduce recoil and makes the gun a pleasure to shoot overall. Here's another close-up look of this scope. It's very, very simple, but it does exactly what it needs to do. It's very clear and it has the adjustable objective, making it extremely well suited for this rifle. Here's a look at that trigger. It's very nice to see a finely crafted metal adjustable trigger in a gun at this price point. The Winchester sells on Pyramyd Air for about $220, and that includes the scope. I did not have to make any adjustments to this trigger. It shot very well as far as I was concerned. I was very, very happy with it. Daisy has brought in a very traditional break barrel rifle in this particular model. Now, breaking from tradition as far as I'm concerned, I actually opted to use the Dragon Claw bipod on this gun. One of the things is this gun cocks very stiffly, and I mean very stiff. I don't know if they've over-tightened this joint or what, but it is very, very tight. So it does require a lot of strength to both cock it and also return the barrel to its fixed position. Because it's so rigid, I thought, what the hey, I'll go ahead and try a bipod on the gun. It's also very cool because it allows me, the way they've designed this allows me to put the bipod right up against where the barrel joins, which is the strongest part of this. It does not interfere whatsoever in the shooting characteristics. I can go right from the bipod to the shoulder, and there's no difference in the point of impact. That is extremely unusual with break barrel rifles. Let's take a little look at velocity here quickly, and then we'll do some shot groups. This rifle is promising 850 feet per second with lightweight lead pellets. Today I'll be shooting the Crosman Hollow Point Premiers, which are 14.3 grain, and they're a little bit heavier than, say, the RWS Hobbies. Let's see what kind of velocities I can get from these. We had a high of 764 feet per second, a low of 754 feet per second, an average of 758 feet per second, with a difference of only 10 feet per second. That's a very, very small margin. This rifle's shooting very consistently. Just for giggles, let's go ahead and throw a couple hobby pellets in it and see if we can actually get to that 850 feet per second. I'll be right back. In contrast to the Crossman pellets, which as I said are 14.3 grain, we'll shoot a few hobbies. Now these are 11.9 grain pellets. Those are significantly lighter, and they should yield some faster velocities. Let's see what we get. We had a high of 839 feet per second, a low of 825 feet per second, an average of 831 feet per second, with a difference of only 14 feet per second. Still extremely consistent velocity out of a spring gun. The fact that we were very, very close to reaching that 850 feet per second tells me that Daisy and Winchester have done a great job with this imported rifle. I'm very, very happy with it. The recoil is extremely sharp, however, and I'll be very curious to see how that does in our shot groups. We're going to go ahead and set up for some shooting tests and see what we get. Winchester has a real winner here with this rifle. It's traditional, it's wood and steel. There's very little use of plastic, and I think the only plastic parts on this may be the trigger guard and this front sight. This rear sight may be plastic as well, but that's it. The rest of it is very well made. The trigger being metal and having a really nice feel makes this gun very, very fun to shoot. Very, very pleased with it, and at $220 it certainly fits in most budgets. The bipod will be extra. It costs about $20 at Pyramyd Air. I would like to take the opportunity to thank the folks over at Pyramyd Air for providing this product along with all the supplies for this review. And I know I keep saying it, but they have been really, really good to me and really good to this channel and really good to the airgunning sport in general. The next time you need your next air rifle or your next batch of supplies, please be sure to look them up. www.pyramydair.com.